I'm Lorien Gamaroff, the co-founder and CEO of Centbee and the Bitcoin Association ambassador for South Africa. Well, I was born in Zimbabwe and raised in South Africa, which is where I still live. And it's been a long-term vision of mine to bring Bitcoin to Africa. When I heard about Bitcoin, it was an interesting idea, this technology that acted like money. But I think the experience I had when Zimbabwe had its currency collapse also gave me the sense that there's something wrong with the kind of money systems that we have around the world. And so Bitcoin touched me on two fronts. One, it promised this, it had this idea of a sound money system, but also as a software technology, it made it easier for me to be able to think about incorporating it into the businesses that I was involved in at the time. One of the things we were doing was we were providing payment systems for Africans to be able to purchase electricity. There's a lot of prepaid electricity systems in Africa, and one of the issues we found was that if you don't have access to a digital payment method, then it becomes quite difficult to be able to purchase energy. And so I saw Bitcoin as this really accessible digital payments method that could be easily integrated into the payment systems we were building at the time and become very accessible for the Africans in the market that we were serving. Centbee is a payment ecosystem company. Now, when it comes to Bitcoin as a payment system, it's very important to allow people to easily get into the system and then to hold Bitcoin in a wallet, something that is easy to understand and easy to use, and then most importantly, how to spend their Bitcoin. So we've been tackling that entire journey from acquisition of Bitcoin, holding it, and then the final stage of spending that Bitcoin. And another a very important product that we have, which is very relevant to Africa, is our cross-border remittance product. A lot of Africans throughout the continent come down to South Africa, which is the largest economy, and every month they remit small amounts of money back to their relatives and friends back home in other countries at great cost and inconvenience. In fact, sometimes it's so expensive that at least 60% of the money that is sent across the continent is done informally. So in envelopes and suitcases and at great cost and at great risk. We are a business that is growing and starting to pick up speed. We would like to really provide our service to a significant portion of the remittance market on the African continent. Well, there's a lot of interest around cryptocurrency in general in South Africa. At the end of the day, when people start looking at Bitcoin SV as the true vision of what Bitcoin should be, and the only one that will succeed, we will be there waiting for them with a whole suite of products readily available and accessible, and we are sure we're going to be able to make a huge impact down in the country. This idea of a microtransaction network, where every data transaction can be monetized, is very appealing to a number of businesses, many businesses around the world. It certainly is, at this stage, something that we're hindered by the incorrect and misguided ideas around Bitcoin. Once those ideas start disappearing, the true understanding around what Bitcoin can be, I think it's going to be quite rapid uptake from businesses as soon as they see the potential to improve their own business models. We've made a tremendous progress in making Bitcoin SV available more so than any other cryptocurrency, certainly in the country.